When vehicles move around a bend on a level road, the resultant force is provided by the friction between the tires and the road. For a given vehicle and road surface, there is a maximum value for this friction. Explain why roads designed for high-speed travel, such as motorways, do not have any sharp bends. Firstly, let's look at what's meant by sharp bends. If we compare two bends, this one and a much sharper one, we can see that the sharp bend is part of a much smaller circle than the large bend. So sharp bends means the radius of the circle that the vehicle is moving around will be small. We can then think about the equation which is relevant in this case, which is going to be F equals mv squared over r, which is the centripetal force being equal to mass times the centripetal acceleration. Given that we are told the resultant force is provided by the friction, we can say that the force is equal to the friction and rewrite our equation. Looking at this equation, we can see that if we have sharp bends, this means the value of r will be small, and that will require an increase in the friction force that's required. We can also see that for high-speed travel, the velocity needs to be higher, and for that higher velocity we again need a higher friction force to keep the motion as circular. So the reason of not having sharp bends is that for higher speeds or sharper bends, a high frictional force is required. But given that there is a maximum value for the friction, then for sharp bends in high speed travel, the friction will be less than the centripetal force required to keep the vehicle on the circular path, so that in such cases the vehicle would slip out of the circular path.